Welcome back guys, another amazing video. This time I am going over Venusaur. I can't believe I have slept on this Pokemon for so long. It became my new absolute freaking favorite. So guys, this is what we're gonna go through. We're gonna go through the best items, best moveset, best usage, best snipe, best teammates, and best gameplay, hopefully. So actually what I wanted to share for a change now, this is my first actual ranked match with Venusaur. I have built it before and did like a practice just to get a feel of it and the aiming and everything, and I adjusted my settings in the aim. If you don't know how to adjust it at this point, you probably know, but I have so many videos on it, how to create the pro controller, meaning like you don't auto aim anymore, you do full of your aims and all that kind of stuff. It becomes messy at first if you're not used to the controller like me, but eventually it will pay off big time. So anyways guys, we did amazing snipes and amazing plays. So let's start out with those items first. Alright guys, so with Venusaur and the moveset and progression of course, but let's go through with both of them at the same time. So you start out with Bulbasaur, and then you go to Ivysaur, and then to Venusaur. Ivysaur is level 5 and Venusaur is level 9, but here's the thing. Ivysaur is your main point, so at level 5, you're already gonna get the Sludge Bomb, and then I believe at level 7, where you're still Ivysaur, you get your Solar Beam. It might be level 8. We will find out in a second, but that is already OP. Once you have that, you are literally OP. So let's go over to the moves. So for you, first of all, you have an option for Seed Bomb or Razor Leaf. Definitely pick that Razor Leaf because you can snipe the opponent's Pokemon like right off the bat as you start out the game. It's very important. But I mean, it really doesn't matter. But if you flip the Seed Bomb, by the time you clean the second ape, you already have Razor Leaf. But just know that a Razor Leaf is way more important. And then level 5, you have an option of Sludge Bomb and Giga Drain. Go for that Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is super useful for you. And because you're gonna be able to slow them down and then snipe them. It's just really good, and it's just a more area control, and it has additional benefits to it, but I just highly recommend you go with Sludge Bomb. We can talk about it later during the match as well. And then now with the Solar Beam or Petal Dance. Also you're gonna go Solar Beam. I have seen people with Petal Dance. I've seen successful people with that, but I prefer Solar Beam because Beam is just, especially on a solo queue, you can carry with this thing. You will see what I'm talking about. And you can snipe. Dude, you can snipe that Zapdos from a mile away, and then that Dreadnought as well. I have done that countless time, and that allowed me to win that match when we were losing pretty bad. So I'm very happy with Solar Beam, and I highly recommend that for you. So I recommend that you go Sludge Bomb and Solar Beam with this combo. And then, but let me know if you have different combos in the comment. I would love to hear your combos. And a Unite move, of course, Burn on Anger, which is pretty good. Do you see those 4 seeds droplets basically on the screen? I will cut in a video, but where those 4 things lands, that's where it does the most damage. So that's how you should aim it on the Pokemon around you. Make sure you know that. Otherwise, you're gonna waste your Unite move. So make sure you remember that, okay, guys? All right. So and then first for items, we already talked about that, but let's just go over it one more time. So for the items. Let's go real quick. So what I recommend, guys, that you go in and go ahead and Energy Amplifier. It's almost at 20. It really needs to get to 20 because it's so good. It's after the Pokemon uses its Unite move, the damage the Pokemon deals is increased by 14% for a short time, which is huge. But here's where it becomes really big. Unite move charge rate is plus 3.6%. That's one, but cooldown minus almost 3, it should be 3 soon, 3% less. So your cooldown time is getting cut down, which is huge in Venusaur's case, especially for Solar Beam. Now, the Wise Glasses, increase SP attack by 5%, SP attack plus 25, is huge for Venusaur as well because of the Solar Beam and all the moves, it's a must have. And then Body Barrier. So we already, guys, everyone knows Body Barrier, it becomes more bulky, 340, but the most important part is when the Pokemon uses its Unite move, that Pokemon and the nearby ally Pokemon with the lowest HP are each granted a shield equal to 30% of their maximum health. That is so epic, especially in Venusaur's case again. So Venusaur is great support, great attacker, and a great carry. Venusaur is just so good. It was so underrated, and with the newly buffed items and the newly buffed moves that he got, Venusaur just became OP. And I think it's really good, especially for solo queue guys. If you're really into freaking solo queuing or doing solo queues, I think Venusaur could carry that solo queue. Just so you guys know. All right, let's get to the matches. All right, guys. So now the actual match with Venusaur. So again, what you want to do is go top so you can go down to the Dreadnought. But unfortunately, in my case, somebody has called it, so I'm forced to actually go bottom. And again, what I just said before, just a minute ago, that this was actually my first actual ranked match with Venusaur, and I want to showcase it for you, because if you just jump into Venusaur, you might make the same mistakes that I made, but we still won, and I was still able to do pretty well with Venusaur. So we were actually super late. That's first mistake to that, because we should have went for that right there, that Audino in the middle, and we messed that one up. So if you don't do that already, you must do that. Another thing that you have to do is obviously use that Razor Leaf, but right at the end. So you want to always use it at the end, because the opponents sometimes they snipe it and come over, but you can also snipe theirs with your Razor Leaf. So I'm actually, like I said, this is my first time, second time of total playing with this Venusaur, but the first actual ranked match. And I fall in love. After this game, I fall in love with this Venusaur, and I climb the most with it, and I think I'm like one away from Masterclass with using Venusaur or something like that, one whole line away. So I'm just very excited, and it took my time with this, and it's just so good. I really enjoy playing with this Venusaur. And so, anyways, look at this. So you're gonna Razor Leaf, throw the Seed Bomb, Razor Leaf, and look how much. We already took care of business right there. We're able to take most of them, and then you just throw, and I wish the cooldown was better. So at this time, my items were, oh, am I surviving? Nope, I died. So one mistake right there. One thing is Venusaur is not bulky, so what I want to point out right there, that what I should have done is I should have went into the back and stayed behind my teammates, and you need to snipe from the teammates. So you picture a way that you have like your frontliners right in front of you, and then you are right behind them, and that's where you attack them. Because Venusaur is not tanky by all means, but it puts out really big damage, and it can snipe from far away. So you need to use that to your advantage instead of going in and try to chase the opponents, which I made a big mistake there. But like I said, guys, this is my first time playing with this thing. Second total, but first ranked. Okay, so the Syndicate is actually really OP, and this was before the debuff was Syndicate this match, actually, I believe. Or was it? Oh no, maybe after, because they buffed Venusaur and debuffed Cinderace, right, at the same time? That's what I'm thinking what happened. But anyways, do you guys see how much they are actually coming in and stealing our freaking Pokemon, so we can't farm? That's why I said what I need to do is wait for them to attack on. If it has low health, I'm gonna have to throw the Razor Leaf to be able to take away. That's the only way to prevent it. So that's what I've been messing up. And our jungler is not Ninetales, right? Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, that's the opponent's Ninetales. Okay, I see that. For a second I was like, no way, there's no way Ninetales are jungler. So this is what you need to do right there, and we just got it. So you need to snipe the last second of it, so at least you get it. And then of course now the Beast, the same thing, but unfortunately there's 3 there, 4 there, and our teammates need to come down here because we have no chance here, dude. There's 4 of them. 5. No, 4. 4 of them right there, because they're coming for a Dreadnought. So I'm signaling to come to the Dreadnought right now, because we need the Dreadnought. Dude, that Dreadnought is so needed, so I'm doing the same thing. You put the minus button, scroll down, and then click, and then you can signal for the Dreadnought, just like I signaled to come for that Dreadnought. So luckily that Snorlax didn't came down. That's really beneficial for us. And now I'm looking where it is. Oh boy, and we got it. Thank God, man. I don't know why I was putting the Sludge Bomb on it, but I should have been sniping it just to be safe. So guys, what you want to do, I guess that was one of the mistakes when I decided to use this match to showcase it to you. But what I should have done, I should have had my Solar Beam pointing at the direction of the thing, just to make sure that I'm actually getting it, and use the top left to use my camera to see what's the health. So that's what I highly recommend. So when you play with Venusaur, you need to move the camera around, because that Solar Beam goes far away. So you need to know where the opponent is, and need to know where the what your sniping is. So that way you can snipe a lot. Did you see what I just did? So this way I aligned 2 Pokemon. So I was able to hit 2 Pokemon in the way of the Solar Beam. Otherwise I would probably only hit Lucario. And this way I was able to KO one of them. So it worked out perfectly. But that's why you need to move around with the left dongle of camera, and then through the Sludge, and then through the Solar right there, booyah, and that's big damage. Look how much damage you're doing. It's so good. I honestly really like Venusaur. I don't know why I slept on it so much. And people hated on it so much, so the people still hate on it a little bit. But if they see how good it is, and later on, then they will learn that it's actually really good. What's your favorite Pokemon, guys, so far? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know. And also, please let me know what you would want me to do different. Do you want me to talk more details about the items, about the movesets, about the roles? What would you like me to talk more about? And I'm happy to do that for you. And also, you can queue up with me, because I stream Monday to Friday. From basically Unite, I stream about 1 p.m. to all the way till 6 p.m. So about 5 hours a day I stream Unite, and before that I stream Pokemon Go Battle League. So guys, make sure to come by. We have a couple hundred people, you know, and we always join the actual live stream with you on Twitch. My Twitch is linked in below, by the way. Anyways, so right here, I think the Dreadnought is spawning again, so everybody's coming down and commuting from the top. And that is why we're good snipe. Syndicate again. Syndicate is the number one, so I always target Syndicate when we are at Dreadnought, because Syndicate can actually snipe the Dreadnought so easy. So I just have to make sure that we get rid of it, and that's why I did that. So just sort of sludge down there to slow down that Lucario, hopefully, and then I sniped that Lucario, and we were able to take care of business. And then now we have to take out that Dreadnought. And I had to ult. I didn't want to risk it because there are just too many opponents. So I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and ult here. But yeah, you can ult all the way till 3:45. 3 minutes 45 seconds is what I recommend. Well, actually, with Venusaur, 3 minutes 30 seconds or 3 minutes 25 seconds you can ult, and you will have your ult ready for Dreadnought again. I mean, not Dreadnought, for Zapdos. So that's the last time you want to ult with it. So we were still in time, and if you just don't ult in between, then you're just wasting your ult because you could have used it, if it makes sense. So might as well, we got a good use out of it, we were able to secure that Dreadnought. So otherwise, this is a very close match, honestly. They just took out our top base. So we're holding the bottom, but we took out their whole bottom, but they took out our top. So we're sitting pretty well. I'm just staying here and defending. But again, guys, I highly recommend that you go to the top lane so you can actually come down to that Dreadnought. Luckily, this team actually is rotating pretty well, so I'm happy about that. And now there's nothing to do. There's no point pushing because I can't push anything here. So I literally can just defend here, farm up. That's all I'm doing right now. And nobody's pushing anywhere, so we're defending and farming. There is some activity in the middle for some reason, but people just chasing each other. We don't need to do that, and we definitely don't need to feed. But now I'm coming up here because it looks like there's a team fight is about to break out. So I come here to help my teammates, and I'm sniping here big time. And then we just, in hopes that we're gonna able to take care of business, but I ended up feeding them. But hopefully my teammate's gonna come up and help me. I mean, what's going on, dude? There's a reason why I came up here, so we can win this team fight, and we just lost it right before Zapdos. Well, I mean, way before Zapdos, so we're okay, and Unite move is already back. So yeah, with Venusaur, you can actually come all the way down to like 325, I believe, and you will have your Unite move ready again. But it depends on Pokemon, of how fast they have it back. And then anyways, right? I believe so, I'm pretty sure it does. Anyways, what is this Snorlax doing in our jungle, dude? Trying to steal away our jungle? Well, Snorlax is so tanky, so he knows he can get away with it, but there is that... where's the Lucario scoring on the bottom, and they put me to sleep. Dude, Snorlax with a yawn. Haven't seen it for a while. But did you guys see how I just missed that? So yeah, it's very important that you get comfortable with aiming on the joystick, because you actually have to aim with this Venusaur to be able to hit that. And then the... Come on, this yawn, man, is pissing me off, putting me to sleep. But it's alright, we got this, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're sniping, booyah! And big damage. Oh, we are still in the lead, and we have Zapdos. Okay, so all we need to do is defend. So I just want to get rid of this Lucario. As long as you can get rid of this Lucario, and I had to use my Unite move, and I was able to get rid of, whatchamacallit? Ninetales. And then now we need to get rid of this Lucario. So that's why I did, because those two, if we eliminate them, we should be pretty good. And then now we just have to get Snorlax. Oh my god, just sniped that Syndicate. Did you guys freaking see that? I didn't realize that. Just three kill right there. Whew. Whew, this Venusaur is so good. So all we need to do is literally defend, but I feel like Cramorant. Is Cramorant? Oh, they're taking Zapdos, aren't they? That's alright, so that's why I run up here, so try to slow them down. And now I'm gonna score. There we go, they got it. Because, alright, this is perfect. This is actually awesome. So this is gonna end up, yeah, we're winning this easy, right? But they didn't look that easy at the beginning. Dude, we were in the lead the whole time though, so now I'm just going home and defending at this point. And I have to go to the bottom. I can't really stay here on the pad. Our whole top lane is actually destroyed, and they're gonna I can't jump in this bottom one. So if the bottom one is alive like this, you need to come to the bottom, because that's the only place you cannot jump. So one person has to stay here at least, and the other should stay on the pad, so you guys can actually just walk around, and that Cramorant is there. I signaled for them to stay there, because if somebody goes there, they're gonna able to score. So we have to just stay here, and he's gonna have to go. But the Cramorant left, dude. Oh, dude. What is Cramorant doing, man? I hate when this happens, dude. So I have to go back, because what if somebody runs in here? If somebody runs in here and scores, we are screwed. This is not over yet. So I'm actually just staying on the launch pad, staying on it just to be safe. And they're on the bottom, so I'm just gonna jump to the bottom, and then now just literally defending it. We have a Zeraora, but just to be safe, I came back down here because there's two of them, both with 50 and 48, so thank God I came back down here. But they could have run in the middle and they could have scored, but they're not gonna be able to score. There's not enough time left. They did score, but there's 36, so thank God, that's good. So what's the score? We win easy, right? Yeah. Alright, that was an easy peasy win. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think of Venusaur? I really enjoy playing with it. And that was, again, like I said, I want to share my first actual ranked match with Venusaur. This was like from like a week and a half ago. So it was a long time ago, but Venusaur is really, really good. Guaranteed.